Unfilterable Knowledge Podcast Episode 2. We explore the fascinating world of language and communication. I am your host Aisha Meu, and an English instructor with a passion for languages. Joining me today is ANABIA, a student who is equally curious about how languages shapes our world. Welcome ANABIA Younus.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited to dive into this topic. Language is much more than just words. It's a window into culture and history.
Absolutely. Let's start by talking about the evolution of language. It's amazing how languages have evolved over time, isn't it?
It really is. I mean, just looking at English language, for example, we can see how much it has changed from Old English to Middle English and now Modern English. It's like a living, breathing eternity.
Exactly. English, like many languages, has borrowed words and influences from various other languages. For instance, after the Norman conquest in 1066, a lot of French words entered the English language, especially in law, art, and literature. This blend of Germanic roots and Latin-based words from French has given English its rich and diverse vocabulary.
And not just vocabulary, right? The way we structure sentences and even our pronunciation has shifted over time. Shakespeare's English, for example, can sound quite different from what we use today.
Yes, Shakespearean English or early modern English is a great example. It's fascinating to see how some words and phrases from that era are still in use today, while others have become archaic. Language evolution is continuous, and it's driven by factors like technology, culture, and social change. Speaking of culture, language and culture are deeply intertwined. How we communicate can reveal a lot about our cultural background and societal norms. Have you noticed any interesting differences in communication styles across cultures?
Definitely. One thing that stands out to me is the use of honorifics in formal speech in some cultures. Like in Japanese or Korean, there's a strong emphasis on respect and hierarchy, which is reflected in the language.
That's a great point. In English, we don't have a formal and informal you. But in many languages, such as Spanish and German, there are distinct forms of you that indicate the level of formality. And it's interesting to see how language can encode social relationships.
And then there are cultural differences in non-verbal communications too, right? Like eye contact or gestures. In some cultures, direct eye contact is seen as a sign of confidence, while in other it might be considered rude.
Exactly. Non-verbal cues like gestures, facial expressions, and even silence can have different meanings depending on the culture. For instance, nodding in some cultures means agreement, while in others it might just mean you are listening, and understanding these nuances is crucial, especially in our globalized world.
Let's talk about technology and its impact on language. With social media, texting, and memes, it seems like new words and phrases are popping up all the time.
Absolutely, Anabia. The digital age has accelerated the evolution of language. Abbreviations, acronyms, and slang terms are constantly being created and spread online. For example, terms like LOL, BRB, and selfie have become part of everyday language.
Yes, and then there are emojis. They have become a sort of universal language, conveying on emotions and ideas without words.
Emojis are fascinating because they add a visual element to text communication, which can sometimes lack emotional nuances. It's like we are going back to a form of pictorial communication, we can say, similar to ancient hieroglyphs or cave paintings. It's a new kind of literacy that's emerging. So we have discussed language is constantly evolving and is deeply influenced by culture, technology, and social changes. It's a dynamic and living aspect of human interaction.
Absolutely, it's exciting to think about where language will go next, especially with the rapid advancement in technology and global communication. It really shows how adaptable and creative humans are.
Indeed, and for all our listeners, remember that exploring language is not just about learning new words, but also about understanding different perspectives and cultures. It's a journey that enriches our lives.
Thanks for the great conversation, Miss Aisha. I have learned so much.
Thank you, Anabia. It's been a pleasure having you on the show. And to our listeners, thank you for tuning in to Penetrable Knowledge. Keep exploring and keep communicating. Until next time.